my best friend, Nick Scarfo, he the first person to start a 666. You know what I'm saying? He was still getting 666 checks. Like me and DJ Paul, I was just telling DJ Paul this story. When I got in prison, this is what he told me. He said, P, he said, man, you might as well tell, because I'm finna tell. I was like, man, I said, I can't do that. I said, homie, I said, I got to go back out there. I said, you going to Memphis? That's the one thing I was kind of discouraged about being locked up, because they got my people in Memphis, Texas, Mexico, and they just all locked up here in Nashville. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, visit every day and all this, and they just stuck down here. But this is what he told me. He said, man, the streets ain't for you. And I was like, I said, why? I said, man, I be making money. I said, I keep it real. He said, that's your problem. He said, the streets ain't to keep it real. He said, it's an evil game out there. And he said, you gotta play the game just like I would. But the whole time, he worked for the feds. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wait a minute.
Oh, the whole time we hustled, he worked for the feds the whole time.
Wait a minute. You say you started 3-6?
Yeah.
Like 3-6 Mafia?
Yeah. Nick Scarfo. Nick Scarfo. Ask anybody about him. I was just telling Paul, DJ Paul, this story about Nick Scarfo being the feds. And Paul like, man.
He didn't know that?
Paul was like, man, you know what I mean? Paul like, you know.
When you say just telling, you mean like recently?
Yeah.
So they done went DJ Paul.
DJ Paul, yeah.
From 3-6 Mafia.
From 3-6 Mafia, yeah. Scarfo was look, man, Scarfo, I'm finna tell you, Scarfo was 18 when 3-6 Mafia went signed their contract. Scarfo was in jail. He was in jail. He was in jail though. And when they first signed their deal, they was like, we can't even sign y'all. They were like, why? They were like, y'all up under contract. It was Nick Scarfo, so they had to wait for Nick Scarfo to get out of jail to even sign their contract. And then I think Nick Scarfo bust their company for like $1 million or something.